Hi Pisces, welcome to Agnya 8 and here we are tuning into your energies for the month of March. So let's see what is coming forth for you, what the energies are saying for my dear Pisces. We'll start on with Moonology, so we'll see how do we begin. This would be pretty much a general read. I'll be doing a separate reading for love scope, so if you're interested in that, so stay tuned in for that. So what is the message for my dear Pisces for the month of March 2020? What are the messages for my dear Pisces? I've got two cards which popped out and I will take both of them. The energy is gaining momentum and it's a waxing moon, and the other card is a time for healing. So my dear Pisces, here we have the balsamic and the waxing moon. Now here different shades of purple, and one is towards the violetish. Transmutation is where it comes for the violetish energy, and which is suggesting you that it's a time for healing and there is energy gaining momentum. So what it means is that there is some aspect of you which you've been wanting, desiring, or maybe working towards something. Now that is gaining momentum, and now it's time for you to see whatever little bit healing, or if there anything which needs to be healed, heal that bit, because you don't want any blockages to come forth when energy is picking up momentum. So that's a message which is coming forth for all of you out there watching and tuned into this. And now here I've also been guided to use the angel answers, which if you are regular to my channel, I generally don't use these cards, but my divine team, specifically for my YouTube channel, I don't use it. I have been using it only for the twin flame readings, but my divine team told me to use these cards for the month of March for, of course, obvious reasons, that they wanted to have certain messages going from here. Let's see what is the message my angels, your angels, our angels have. My divine team, what is the message, the spirit guides for March? Oh, and how did I forget wishing you happy birthday? My apologies. Wishing you all a very happy birthday, my dear Pisces. So let's see what the message goes for here. Forgiveness and helpful people. So as the energy is gaining momentum, if there is any healing to be done, and that relates to some forgiveness which you need to release, some unforgiveness which is stuck, so release that. Practice forgiveness, and there are people who are coming forth for you, who are going to be helping you on the journey, going to be there to see, understand that even when people, circumstances, situations which are put forth on your path are generally for a reason. Even difficult people, even difficult situations are being put on your path so that you can, there is definitely a reason. At times it is there to bring us joy, happiness, serves some purpose, and at times it is there to teach us compassion, forgiveness, or anything of those things. So and forgiveness is for yourself. Forgiveness is not for anybody else. So when you forgive, you lighten your own burden. There is no reason that you should be holding on to any past situation and let that decide what your future will be like. And if you hold on to unforgiveness, that's what it does. So for all the reasons, my dear Pisces, you will have to release any unforgiveness which is being stuck and work with great strength. There is a time for you to also call upon the angels of strength to give you that extra power, extra energy, extra boost, because there is energy which is picking up momentum, and also to heal you wherever the healing is required. And this goes exactly under Archangel Michael's views. So let's see what the further messages which we are getting for you from tarot. We are switching on to tarot now, and let's see what is that, which is what we get as a message for you from here. And I'll be using different tarots. I'll be shifting. So we have the three of coins energy, meaning that you will have to, there is something definitely you're working on, but you will be getting the support. Another 8 of coins, you will be getting the support in this specific work. Energy is definitely gaining momentum, because as you can see, both the cards are on the coins, meaning this is about the material earth plane. And here it is like from 3 shifting to 8, and that is like you are getting cooperation, you're working, but you are also kind of putting in a lot of efforts, your own energy, your own time to it, and it is needed. It is surely needed. And because there is something which needs to complete, as you complete this world, you're also gaining a lot of wisdom, you're gaining a lot of understanding of a lot of stuff as you're progressing and moving towards getting these things to closure. You have reached from 3 to 8. Now 2 more, little bit more of work, and you will reach 10 of Pentacles. That is the ultimate fulfillment on the material plane. And there is something which you're trying to get on the material plane. It could be a work, it could be a project, it could be getting a new offer in hand, it could be anything, or it could be a relationship, partnership which you're trying to ground on the earth plane, on the material plane. However, as I said, I'll be doing a separate reading for that, but surely there is something which you're working on, and this work is needed because you are moving towards completion of this task, assignment, karma, howsoever you want to call it, and you are gaining great deal of momentum, and work is getting finished from 3 straight away to 8. As you can see, that's like the push of momentum which you're getting. And now I'll be also using Lost Tarot of Nostradamus. This is based on the Lost Book of Nostradamus, which was found in 1994 in Rome, the National Library. And based on that, again, this is another deck which I don't use much on the YouTube channel, but my guides told me to. So let's see what the messages are for you. We have the first one, which comes as a Chariot, and this is another major arcana which is suggesting movement, which is suggesting things moving forward. Now here it is like a new energy being birthed. There is something wherein divine is guiding you to something, creating something new. And this is like you will say, no, I'm in my old job doing my own old stuff, or maybe I'm living with same set of people or doing the same set of stuff. But here what my guides are telling me, in spite of the fact, while doing the similar kind of stuff, you at times gain a very different, very insightful, it's like aha moment wherein you realize something new which you've never seen. Something of that sort is about to happen for you, my dear Pisces, as you kind of move along in this month, and that is a wonderful energy to have. And the Chariot number 7 talks about movement. And I just kind of got drawn with this card because everything was going positive, and here comes some conflict. And here is the it's a 5 of Pentacles energy, or 5 of Spheres in Lost Tarot of Nostradamus. But here, as you can see, there are like 2 people, there is some conflict. Something is you don't have to, what I'm picking up is that give it time the way it needs to be given. Whatever task, whatever assignment, whatever work you are committed to do at this point in time, you don't have to rush into it, and you don't have to feel that there is competition which you need to kill. There is none. You can work on improvising yourself, getting better and better in doing what you're doing, but you don't have to get into the feeling that there is competition to be ended, because that is a false entrapment which you will be getting into. And if there is anybody else who's feeling like that, then you need to not worry about it and stay off that completely, because if you kind of give and pay heed to that energy, that will gain momentum as well, because energy is very, very volatile at this point in time, because that's what your first card suggests. And with this number 15 coming here, which is the devil, and as you can see, there is this beast which is getting chased by this divine, this is a divine figure which is the half animal and half human, but it's trying to kind of get rid of this beast. You don't have to run after this beast is what I'm picking, because the more you run after it, the more it'll bother you. So you just need to kind of let it rest at peace. If somebody else is seeing you as a competition, if somebody else is trying to kind of unless they're, I don't think there'll be any physical, as such, any physical attacks. It mostly is in the head, and that's what bothers us the most, but it starts to impact us in the physical plane. And you just don't need to chase that energy, and you don't need to give much focus to it, because if you give focus to that energy, it will start to gain momentum, and you don't want that. You surely and surely don't want that. And that's why I'm saying don't run after it. And that's the guidance which you need to follow, because this is coming to completion. You don't want to delay this entire cycle. There is a cycle coming to completion. There is a cycle which wants to end in a way that, yeah, there is this one and something else will begin. Something new ought to come. And divine is guiding you to get that new out here. And you are kind of ready. It's only that somebody else is doing, or your own mental, in your own mental capacity, if you're finding something which is distracting you in completion, don't do that, because that is what will bring you that extra worry and extra. This is what the card which we've got here is, a sorrow. You don't want to get drowned in that. It's like your mental inflictions which are being created by you, and you just need to stay in that playful energy. The more you stay in the playful energy, because see, these are two contrasting cards which we've got, sorrow and playfulness. Now understand that if you are playful, you can't be in sorrow, and if you are in sorrow, you can't be playful. These are two very contrasting energies. And here the message which my guides are saying is that you really need to beat this sorrow by being playful. I mean, if you are into sports, or if you kind of into any sport, as a matter of fact, or dancing or music, if you kind of get into that playful, can you really feel sorrow? You know, it's like, this is law of nature. Two contrasting energies cannot stay together. If you are, light and darkness cannot stay together. Love and sorrow cannot stay together. So if you kind of get into this mode of playfulness, you will be able to push away this sorrow. And this is also, you need to bring this space of playfulness even when you have some feeling of, as I was talking about, some competition kicking in, somebody's trying to backbite, somebody's trying to do something. You just don't need to give energy. Keep doing your work. Keep working on your project with complete focus. And you have not only these are the kind of people, or these situations will be there are helpful people as well around. And forgive these people, because there is forgiveness around there. Forgive them, move on. So when you forgive them, you release their energy hold on you. So release it. And at times, if you just need to kind of sit back, be in that lazy energy, and allow things to unfold in your life, do that, my dear ones, because that will also help you lighten the energy and allow the goodness of this brilliant energy which is picking up momentum, that will start to unfold, rather than any of the other things which you don't want to give energy and focus to. So it's pretty much the free will choices you have, pretty much how you want to play it around. And this is your birthday month, so focus that and release any heavy energies. It says release your ex, but this time has come to clear your energy. So pretty much you need to clear any of the energies which has been holding you hostage, and which has been kind of making you feel any sorrow, anything which is kind of been not serving you. And hold on to that self-respect, because divine sees you, your higher self sees you in such a great light. Higher self sees you always as the one you are loving. And here you have your children are protected by Archangel. Sorry, your children are watched over by angels. And I'm saying Archangel because this deck is Archangel Michael's deck. And here if you have any worries around your children, or if there are any children involved in the situation, and it's a general read, so don't worry about it. If there are no children involved, this could be completely talking about your inner child as well, so you don't have to worry about anything. Children are being protected, and children are being taken care of. Now, with that note, as a closing message, I want one guidance message for you, my dear Pisces, for this month. What is a guidance message for? Okay, thank you. From angels, there is a guidance message which comes for you and says mercy. And it says to develop the quality of mercy, forgive yourself and everyone around you. The forgiveness is coming around to be a very, very strong message. Be magnanimous, see the good in others, and give them the benefit of the doubt. Open up to compassion, and this is what we've been talking about. Most of all, access the wisdom within that recognizes the divine in every creature. When you temper your attitude to others with mercy, you offer them grace. You spread much light, joy, and freedom, and empower others to find the good in themselves. Choosing this card may mean that the angels of mercy are offering you release from your pain or difficulties. Accept it graciously, and this is the affirmation which you should be using as much as you can, and it is, I am merciful. So that is what your reading looks like, your messages. So thank you so much. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button, it helps, and hit the like button if you like what I do. It helps to break the algo in YouTube. So thank you so much for that, and thanks for all the support you extend to the channel. And stay tuned in for the love scope reading, and I'll see you guys very soon. I'm also open for private readings. Now you can write to agnya8@gmail.com, and we can pick it up from there, and all the details are mentioned in the description box below. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for everything, for all the support, everything. I really mean it from the bottom of my heart, and I really am thankful for everything you guys are doing for the channel. Thank you, and stay blessed, spread love, and be happy.